chakra is green and pink. The higher chakra is pink, and the lower chakra of the heart is located between your breasts. This chakra is where love is located. Love is in this chakra. It is the emotion of love, and your mind, body, and soul express any illnesses or pain associated with blockages. And if you don't let love flow in and out of your heart chakra, you will have problems mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Your heart chakra being in a bad or negative, loveless, empty, or any toxic relationship, the symptoms, pain in your heart will be felt. You'll have constant pain, or it will come and go. Most times, in my circumstance at least, I was in a toxic relationship, and every time that I tried to meditate, my heart would hurt so badly. And it only happened when I meditated, because when you meditate and you're in a deep state of relaxation, then the truth is felt, and your body will express itself fully. Your body speaks to you, and when it expresses pain, it can come from emotional and mental stress. Most people don't feel the pain in their body until they have been going through it and ignoring their body for a long time, a very long time. And that's why people have heart attacks and other really severe problems, because their body has been warning them, but mostly their emotions and their mind and thoughts have been keeping on telling them that something is not right. But unfortunately, with humans, they have to learn a lesson that sometimes has to be learned a lot more than once. So the heart chakra must be kept healthy, and to do this, you must cleanse it by doing proper breathing, also exercising, getting out into the woods, walking along the beach, going out in the garden, lying there, doing gardening. Sorry, my cat is getting involved because that's what my cats do when I start to film, so that's alright. I love them very much and I don't care. So, let me see. You'll get sharp or strong. Okay, that was loud. So when I was going through this, I was actually very, let's say, in tune with my psychic abilities and intuition. So I knew that I needed to leave this relationship within 1 week of being in it, to be quite honest. But as humans we do drag things on sometimes. Anyway, I got to the point where I spoke to my own heart and I said, we are getting out of this soon. I love you and I'm sorry that I put you in this situation because that was very wrong of me, but I made a mistake. So I was trying to forgive myself and I needed to. I needed to forgive myself. It was getting stronger and stronger each time that I meditated. And I need to share this because it lets you know that I'm speaking from experience and not just saying it. I've actually gone through this. Because as soon as I had left him, within weeks, the pain had stopped. In fact, instantly the pain had stopped, but then I started to obviously go into breakdown mode because I'd been so hyper aware and adrenaline staying in it as long as I did, and it took great effort to leave. I mean, it took great effort to leave with, I had to get money and help supporting me, but basically I had to do it all myself because, yeah, you can do it too. It's not as hard as you think. Anyway, no one deserves to be in a loveless, painful, toxic relationship, okay? No one. Especially good, loving light workers and beautiful empaths and loving women. Yes, there are some men who are in them too, but mostly women. My cat just sneezed. He's so cute. Anyway, so back to my heart chakra. What am I up to now? So pain in your heart is a symptom. Also your lungs. You may get pains in your lungs, or you may smoke on this and that. Okay, so I don't have to say too much about smoking because you know that that is absolutely vile thing to do to your body, and it's self-abuse because smoking gets you nowhere. It suppresses your emotions. Sorry. So your body is a very big warning system. Very big. But usually by the time your body is talking to you this loud, giving you illnesses, it's usually right at the end of you accepting and keeping your heart blocked for a very long time. Accepting a loveless relationship, and you know in your intuition that there is no real love in it, then you are definitely damaging yourself more and more. And I have heard stories of women that have stayed in these relationships and did not want to leave for fear of being alone, fear of not being loved. And that is absolutely untrue. Love is not pain, okay? That is a lie that women have been told over and over for the last over 100 years probably. And it's definitely been indoctrinated and into women. So when you were a little girl, remember when you went home and you said, "Mummy, that boy punched me," and then your mum said, "That's because he really likes you." Remember that? Yes. Well, that's actually not true. Those guys that did that were violent. Good guys don't hurt women, okay? Let's get that clear. I've gone through all this myself, And when a man says they love you and they hurt you over and over again, and I'm not just talking physically, I'm talking mentally and spiritually, girls, get away from them and get out of the situation. You will end up very sick, and you will end up not only physically affected, but spiritually and mentally. So the next thing I want to point out with the heart chakra is that is where your wisdom comes from, is your heart as well. So if your lungs with your, okay, I've lost where I'm at now. These are the symptoms that you will feel if your heart chakra is blocked or unwell. So let's see. Cancer, heart attacks, heart pains, lung cancer, heart disease, anxiety attacks, suicidal thoughts, suicides, breaking down, having emotional breakdowns, addictions, which is covering up the actual issue. So you get involved in obsessions or addictions that cover up your soul's desperate need to leave this person and to find actual real love, which is not with the people around you that are hurting you. So let's get that straight, guys. Be fresh and new. So to recreate your life, that's what you need to do. So memo, your life belongs to you. So what I mean by that is, remember that your life, my guys and girls, belongs to you. Live it well. Choose to do what you want in your life. You choose to love who you want, not just accept someone saying, I love you over and over, and then they treat you like garbage. No. Guess what? That isn't love. And your soul is screaming at you and telling you that is not love. And you are so ignoring it. And the more you ignore it, the more your heart is hurting. It's hurting so much, and you're not even going to breathe properly. Like, your breathing will be altered, and you'll have anxiety attacks, you'll have stress, you won't want to move, you just be like lethargic, and you'll overeat, and you'll get even more weight on, and then that causes depression and all of that stuff. So if you don't want to go down that road, just please take care of yourself. Be by yourself for a while. You don't need to be in a relationship. And if you're on a low income, you can survive. There's lots of agencies out there that can help you, feed you. There's all sorts of stuff out there that can help you to no end. There is no reason to stay with someone that's abusing you. It's going to damage your kids, and it's going to damage yourself. And you really don't want to spread this stuff onto your kids, okay? So love yourself for everything that you are. Good and not so good things. You are you, and you are perfect. You are unique. So just be authentic and be yourself. Nurture yourself and find out. Be creative in your life. Find out what you like. Find out what you love. Search your body. Find out the most of what it can do. You might like dancing or exercising or running or swimming. Like, explore what you can do in your life to make it better, to make it happy. Self-love is the most important thing to unblock your heart chakra. Your heart chakra will be vitalized and filled with a pure divine love that you will give to yourself before you can allow anyone else to love you. This is absolutely true, because if you deeply love yourself, you won't accept abuse of anyone else. In fact, you'll have so many boundaries that everyone will respect you. And that's what you really want as a woman or a man. Don't take abuse anymore, okay? Do things to help your heart chakra. Okay, nurture yourself. For example, what do you like to do? What do you love to do? What hobbies do you like? And if you don't know, find out by exploring, trying things. Ask yourself and your soul, what do I really want? And so I've got a little exercise for you to do right now. It is, get a pen and paper. I want you to write a letter to your soul tonight before you go to bed, before you go to sleep. When you're almost asleep, okay, I want you to not ask anyone, not tell anyone you're doing it. Do it yourself. This is a real personal, unique thing, this spiritual path. And only you can do it. So ask yourself, what do you like? Ask yourself questions. And when you write it down, the answer will come and it will be the truth. Say to yourself, I only want the truth. And then answer your questions. Don't read it while you're doing it. Wait till the end. And then in the morning, you can read it. So that's what I want to do for now, for that one. You can get some crystals too. Green crystals. Put the green crystals on your heart. The best time to do it is when you meditate. When you're alone. Maybe you want to lie on the beach and do it. Or in the garden. Maybe you're on a beautiful farm or whatever. Just pop those crystals on you. And they're only like $1 or $2 at your local Gnostic shop. You know, a crystal shop, or usually you find them at psychic shops or online, but you got to be careful buying them online because they can be fakes. You want to get real crystals because crystals are really powerful healers. And treat your crystal like it's alive, because it is. It's a conscious energy and it's there to heal you, to help you, to clear your energies. And I can tell you, when I first started to use crystals myself, I was absolutely skeptical about 4 years ago. And I thought, okay, this is a load of baloney. And then I tried it. I had crystals on every chakra, small ones. And I laid there for 30 minutes. And I tell you, I felt my whole energy shift. And I felt so at peace and clear and just ecstasy and just serenity. Like, I can't describe the word. There's no word for how good it was. And it worked. Like, I felt lighter. I was clear. I was thinking clear. Like, everything was so good. And then after the crystal healing, I thank my crystals, and then I wash them in salt water. I reset them in the moonlight, full moon, or you can go down the beach and just rinse them in that, and things like that. So there's ways to clear crystals, but just keep doing that, and that really helps. Also, getting some Reiki done. Reiki is the same as crystals, but oh my gosh, it feels, when you do Reiki, it feels so beautiful. And don't knock it till you try it, because even though I am teaching all of this psychic stuff now and spiritual stuff, I was a really big skeptic. Like, it took me my whole life to wake up to all this, to believe in it, to know it's real. And it was only through trying it 4 years ago, when I hit a really bad rock bottom in my life. I was at my wit's end with life, and I'd had enough. And so what I did was, I didn't know what else to do. Like, I didn't know how to make my life better. I was doing everything right at the time, and I just kept on making certain mistakes, getting with the wrong men all the time, this and that, and I was just over it. So now I turned to spirituality, and I went to do all these courses and everything, and read all the books I could, and Audible, has some awesome books on empath and psychic abilities and stuff. I love Audible. Because I'm not a great reader and I have dyslexia, I love to listen to audiobooks. And what else? So you can also do your own research online. Always do a lot of research. Don't just believe what you hear, because you'll hear a lot of negative stuff about psychic stuff. And I'll tell you now that I would not be teaching what I don't believe in, because I'm not a liar. I only trust what I have tried. I only teach what I believe in 100%. That's worked for me. So thank you so much for listening to me. Sorry about my croaky voice. I've got hay fever at the moment and spring's coming up. So I'm really excited about that, and I love you so much, and I thank you, all of my family, for listening to me. And I'm still learning about recordings and vocals and all of this stuff, so please bear with me, because I'm not in the era of, I wasn't born into having a phone in my hand like some of the kids today. So yeah, it's a struggle for me to learn all this stuff, but I'm doing okay. I love you so much, and I thank you. Please love yourself and be kind to yourself and be kind to others, and spread love throughout the world. Do good. Don't accept bad behavior either. I love you guys. Bye.